Всем привет! It has been a very long time since I posted a video and I'm really sorry. My previous video had very little views and it absolutely discouraged me from making any more. And then after 2 months, I discovered that it was because of a music track I used was flagged and the video was demonetized and it wasn't promoted by YouTube at all. So here I want to show you how I paint fabric. The technique I use is a mix of something that I've seen from painters from Renaissance masters to contemporary artists such as Calix Loop or Nicholas Tower. I'll link them up in the corner. Please go check them out, they're fabulous. And also just from my own experience and techniques I've developed through just drawing with graphite pencil and seeing how shadows and how the fabric folds work. I usually begin with flat layers and try to make them as interesting as possible in the very first stage, meaning that I add a few colors on the same level to make them merge together seamlessly. I sometimes do more than one flat layer just to give the color more depth. Next, I begin painting the folds by putting the darkest tone on the inside of the fold, then making the outer side of the fold darker too, but not as dark as the inside. I repeat this process a few times, depending on how much contrast I need. I've noticed that the more contrast, the less heavy the fabric looks. So, if you want to paint something like heavy drapes, you would need less folds and less contrast between the light and the darker parts. And vice versa, more layers, folds and contrasts for lighter fabrics like silk or chiffon. For the last step, I add the outline to the edges of the fabric as well as to the folds. The outline I use is actually just a very dense watercolor paint solution in a deeper container and I apply it with a dip pen. It is important to not overdo that, so I only put it on the side which is closer to the viewer. So this is basically it. I hope it was helpful to some of you. If you know any tips and tricks, please share them in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. See you next time. Bye.